Chicago. Shout out again to the Bigs holding it down for the sports here in the city, giving an honest assessment of some of our trash teams and trash fans. But it is a pleasure to welcome Fury Hip Hop to 88.7 FM WWW. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I've been telling everyone, like, we've been trying to get Fury on for a while. I think last year we might have made an attempt. And then, we've been negotiating a date, since I saw you back. Was it December?
I think so. AM/FM, yes. And was that the open mic or was it just the showcase? It might have been just her story.
Was it Evernote or
Ever Evolved?
Ever Evolved.
Yes, yeah, they did. That was their first one. That was their first her story event, and I was happy to be a part of that lineup.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I stuck around. Though.
Yes.
Yeah. So I've seen you at other showcases. And then I've also seen you around the city as well, so I was very familiar with it. But that was the first time we actually seen you, like, sort of really getting into and rocking. You only did like 3 songs, but still, it was like super dope.
Right. They were running a little bit behind, but I was all good.
Behind.
Right. Yes. Yes. It happens at hip hop shows, but definitely well worth the wait. So that was always a good time.
Right, exactly. How long have you been recording songs?
I've been recording for over 10 years. It's just I'm fairly, I wouldn't say new to the scene, but I've been really pushing it for the last 4 years, just going at it hard, consistently doing shows every month, but recording since I was about 19, and over 10 years now. Yeah,
exactly. Well, your style, like I think you said, like, I think it was in a Tribune. If you listen to you, it feels like you're gonna hurt somebody or something like that.
Yes, and it took me a minute to actually come up with my name, but I knew I couldn't come up with my government name. It just was not scary enough, and so I just asked myself, I was like, well, what do you hear when you listen to yourself rap? And I was like, man, you sound mad. You sound real mad. And,
right.
And that's when just Fury just hit me. And the more I said it, the more I was like, yeah, ooh, yeah. And I've always been into, like, comic books, Marvel, things like that.
Sure,
so just,
sure.
I've always thought of Fury as just a superhero type, take no bull,
Exactly.
mentality. Yeah.
I think it's such fitting, like, for your style when you see it live, like, you're really intense and into the records.
Absolutely. I try to pick instrumentals that bring that out in me, because there's already so much to be mad about. It's not the mad part that's hard, especially being a woman in hip hop nowadays. But it's just certain music will give you that extra energy, and I just try to match that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You mentioned, like, women in hip hop. I mean, obviously, like, it's still. Hip hop still hasn't grown to really include women's voices as much as it probably should at this point.
Right.
And it's in the career or the longevity of hip hop has been. You still only have like 3 or 4, commercial voices.
Right.
And you have people on the underground, but they're not as easily recognizable. Like, where do you feel like the music is going for women in hip hop? Do you feel like it's being more available, or is it still kind of a male dominated genre?
It'll always be male dominated, I feel. The only good thing that's leveling the playing field is now we have social media, we have Instagram, we have it so women can take control over their own destiny.
Sure.
So where if you want to do it, you can get out there and do it. That's a lot of what I've been doing. So I just think it's more of a search now because, labels, they're not trying to put out, any female acts really. And I watched a documentary just saying that it takes more money for a female act, just because the hair, the nails, you figure they gotta go look good. A guy could just throw on a t-shirt and some jeans and then they're done, but with women, we gotta have everything done,
sure,
head to toe. And I'm not really that type of artist. I'm not really stylish.
But if the budget allowed for
right,
it.
if it did, I wouldn't mind. But it's sad that that's the reason why that they don't even
Exactly.
really look towards female artists because they feel like it's just too much and it's not worth the effort. So we've had to do it a lot for ourselves, which could be a good thing because now back in the day it seemed like they were pitting us against each other. Every crew had a girl and then the girls would go against each other. So it's hard to unite when
It's still very much like that.
Right. Yeah. So my goal is just to kind of be independent all around. I have guys that I'm really cool with, but I'm not in any crew. I just stick to myself.
Out here dolo,
Right, absolutely. Just because, it's just affiliations get you in trouble a lot, what I mean? I don't mind supporting people, but that's not going to be like, yeah, we got Fury, go get them. No, you know what I mean? I'm independent. I'm a freelance assassin. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. We're talking with Fury Hip Hop here on 88.7 FM WLUW. You got a new EP that's going to be coming out fairly soon.
Yes. It's called Black Magic. A year ago, I started playing with a live band, which has totally changed my dynamic.
I got to see this.
Yes, and it's just they made the music, and I got to writing songs last year, and we've been performing a lot of these new songs at our live shows, and I just decided a lot of the instrumentals were very just mysterious, kind of spooky, scary, so I just decided to call it Black Magic, and of course, the fact I'm black and I'm definitely magical, so it was just easy. It named itself.
Didn't realize you were black.
Right? Yeah. It gets past people sometimes. You know what I mean? Or sometimes you just see red. I get a little flustered. But definitely, yes. I just wanted to let people know that I'm black and proud to be black and represent my people to the fullest.
Absolutely. The last record you put out was the Future Leaders of the World back in December 2016. So it's been a while.
Yes, and that was just a compilation. That's when I got into doing features. I didn't used to work with other artists a lot, but I just had a whole year to where everyone was like, hey, you want to get on this track? And a lot of them came out like gold. It was just awesome hip hop. And I love working with other artists because you get a whole new fan base. You get new people who didn't know about you, and now they do. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing another volume 2. It's just, hard to find artists out there who aren't working on their own project and got stuff going on. But I love collaborating.
Is it hard to? Often I hear in Chicago that sometimes people really become isolated. They're like, I don't want my thing messing with your thing, and they just want to hunker down. And
well, yeah, I've been having difficulty, and some of it comes down to they don't want to get outshined. Honestly, they haven't said it outright, but when I vent to friends and stuff like that, they're just like, well, maybe they just don't want to get killed on their own stuff, and that's that's the reality of it. That could be it, or maybe they really just don't have the time to dedicate it. But when you see them put 40 songs out in a month, you're just like, come on, man, I can't get 12 bars about you. Come on. So, but once I release music, I'm gonna be like, you had a chance, because they'll hear these beats and be like, oh man, that's the song she sent me. And you just didn't want to get on it. So there's nothing I can do about that. I'll put the offer out there. It's all love. But I'm not going to wait around,
Exactly. We're talking about Fury Hip Hop here on 88.7 FM. We're going to hit a quick break. Is there a song you want to play, or did you talk to Tony?
Well, I sent a few tracks. So, if he wants to play, one of them. That's cool.
All right. Your producer's choice. Go in. All right, we'll be back more here on 88.7 FM WLUW. Don't forget to stream us live on WLUW if you're taking us on the go. Either way, we are here, right here on Radio 1 Chicago. Good deal.
Your story.
What happened?
Yeah.
You did a story?
No, your storage was full.
Huh?
And I kicked you out.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.